is estimated most human beings only use 10% of their brain's capacity. Imagine if we could access more of our cerebral capacity.
All right, so check this out, YouTube. I just got back from watching the theatrical release of Lucy, starring Scarlett Johansson and Morgan Freeman and, you know, other actors, but those two were the main ones. Morgan Freeman, of course, plays the scientist, and Scarlett Johansson is, I don't know really what she is. So she, like, the movie started with her talking to like a friend of hers, and her friend gets her caught up with these I don't know, they were in China, I think, and these Chinese gangsters, these mobsters, and you know, they put like some kind of drug. They tell you the name of the drug in the movie, but I forgot what the drug was. Something synthetic. And she winds up in this prison somewhere, and she has this gash in her stomach, and some of the drugs, like I guess, get out of the container that they were in, because they actually took the drugs, put them in a plastic bag, and stuffed the bag in their body. So it's like her and 3 other people, and they're all carrying around these drugs in their bodies against their will, like they're being forced to do this. But some of it gets into her body, and it starts changing her genetics up. Now, the whole gist of the movie is, you know, the concept behind it is humans only use 10% of our brain capacity. What would happen if we were able to use 100%? That's basically the movie. And as the movie goes on, you see Scarlett Johansson using more and more of her brain power. And it gets to the point where, you know, people are trying to hit her, and it's like this field of energy in front of her. They don't even get like 5 feet towards her. Like, she can just think of something and it happens, basically. So I mean, I like the concept behind the film. It was a little original. I hated the execution. This movie was, I don't know, I didn't look, maybe an hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes. It really should have been about 2 hours, because there were just plot holes. There were characters that they introduced that they didn't really tie up. You know, they didn't tie up these loose ends. The end of the movie felt like it was a little rushed. Like, the beginning, it's like they have a little bit of time between, you know, when she's using, you know, 15% and 20%, or 10% and 20% of the brain capacity. But by the end of the movie, after she gets to like 60%, like, it moves too fast. You don't really see the difference between her having, I don't know, 50% brain capacity and 80%. You know, it goes from like 50 to 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, like in maybe 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what? Like, if the movie was a little bit longer, the effects of her her powers, of her abilities, could have been better expressed. And that was my main problem with the movie. Did I just spit? That was my main problem with the movie. I felt like it was a little rushed, and it could have used an extra 30-40 minutes. Like, I don't know if I don't know how long the original script was. It's possible that the original script was longer and it got cut down. That happens all the time in Hollywood. It's impossible to know for sure. But I mean, it wasn't a bad movie. I just felt like it could have been longer. I felt like it was a little rushed. But you should check it out. Get at me.